Today we are ranking every single sprite that is in the game right now. Let's get right into the video. So as you can see, we have S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, and D tier. D tier is really bad. S tier is absolutely insane. Alright, so starting off with the water sprite, its ability is to replenish shields while standing in the water, and honestly, that's pretty bad. And I don't know. I don't think it helps that much, but it's definitely not the worst, so I think I'm gonna put it in C tier. Now, the fire sprite creates a fiery burst when you deal enough damage to an enemy, which is okay. I think I'm gonna have to put it into B tier. And now we have the Earth Sprite, which gives you a chance to find additional rare items when opening chests, which is actually a super good ability, and I think I'm gonna have to put this one in S tier. Especially when you're at level 5, you can get some pretty good stuff out of chests. Let's move on to the Duck Sprite. So the Duck Sprite allows you to heal while emoting or jamming, and honestly, pretty bad. I mean, who's going to be dancing in the middle of a fight to heal? That is probably one of the worst sprites. I'm going to have to put it into D tier. And now we have the Ghost Sprite. It only grants a cloaking, which is invisibility, while you reload. And once you get to level 5, it's 5 seconds of cloaking, which is not that good, but it's definitely not the worst on this list, so I'm gonna have to put it into B tier as well. Next up, we have the Dream Sprite. It grants a random item at each level, exploding with legendary loot at max level, which is a pretty good deal. It's kind of hard to get at max level, but it's still super good. I'm gonna have to put it into A tier. Next up, we have the Demon Sprite, which grants Siphon on elimination, and that's pretty good. I mean, 30% healing per elimination if you're at max level. I'm about to put this one into A tier as well. Next up, we have the Punk Sprite, which grants you a chance to give you infinite ammo. Grants you the chance, it's not guaranteed. Probably one of the worst sprites on this list, honestly. Doesn't do much. I'm going to have to put it into D tier. Now, next up, we have the King Sprite, which is actually pretty good. Your pickaxe deals more damage. At level 5, you can do 120 bonus damage with your pickaxe builds, which is one-shotting a wooden structure, which is absolutely insane. I'm gonna have to put it into S tier. Next up, we have the Burnt Peanut Sprite, which gives you mythic or legendary loot when you get an elimination. Mythic loot is pretty rare, which is okay. It's definitely not the best sprite. I would have to put it into C tier. Now, next up, we have the 0 Point Sprite, which spawns a Shield Bubble Junior when you are healing an item on yourself. And that's not that bad. I mean, if you're playing 0 builds, that's super good. You can just heal in the middle of a fight, and it grants a Shield Bubble. Or in builds, it could also work as an extra layer of protection. I'm going to have to put it into A tier. Now, next up, we got the newer sprites that were added to Fortnite. So first up, we have the Fishy Sprite, which gives you an increased swim speed, and taking damage also briefly increases your movement speed, which isn't that good, honestly. I don't think it gives you that much of a boost. In water it does, but definitely not in the sprint speed. I'm going to have to give it a C tier. And now we're on to the Striker Sprite, which gains the overdrive effect when you mantle hurdle or wall scramble, which is pretty good. I mean, the overdrive effect lets you run faster, jump higher, and jump farther, which is pretty good, and I'm going to have to put it into B tier. Now, on to the Aura Sprite. The Aura Sprite gains a shock charge when you deal enough damage to enemies, and I'm going to have to give it an A tier ranking, right behind 0 Point. Now we have the Boss Sprite, which grants an increase to your max HP and shield. And this is absolutely insane because when you hit max level, you get an extra 25 shield and white health, which gives you all the way up to max level of 250 HP in builds and 300 in 0 builds. I'm going to have to put this one at S tier because it's just absolutely insane. And next up, we got the Grim Reaper Sprite. Players who attack you are marked for a duration, D tier, but it's still really fun to collect. The Air Sprite, which increases sprinting speed and jump height. Also nullifies fall damage, meaning you get less fall damage when you fall off a higher cliff. Now this is pretty good for movement, helps you a lot, so I'm going to have to put it into B tier. Definitely not the best, but definitely not the worst, that's why I'm putting it in the middle. Now we're getting to the top 4 for some of the best sprites on this list. Now, we have the 7 Sprite, which enemy player foot trails are visible in the world for your squad. And at level 5, they stay for 30 seconds, which is super good. Definitely better than the tracking enemies with the Grim Reaper Sprite for only 5 seconds. I'm going to have to put this at A tier in front of all of them. Next up, we have the Batman Sprite. Now, this one is a personal favorite. I love how he looks, and I think his ability is pretty good. It grants the ability to launch in the air and deploy the Bat Cape, which can help you get out of fights or just movement off a large mountain. I'm going to have to put this one in S tier, right behind the Boss Sprite. Now we're at the top 2, the new Pollo Sprite and Vinny Jr., which is a mythic sprite, and upon earning an elimination, slowly replenish shields for you and your nearby squad members for a duration up to 10 seconds at max level, which is pretty good. Definitely going to be good in duos, trios, or squads. Also in solos, but not the best. So we're going to have to put this one at S tier, right behind Batman. Now, I recently made a video on this sprite saying it could possibly be the best sprite in the game right now. The ability is sprinting for a short time, makes your slide destructive, slide kicking enemies, increases your rate of fire and reload speed. Now, at max level, this is a 50% increase in your fire rate, and at max level for the sliding, it also is a 50% increase in your destructiveness. Now, in my video, I recently said this was the best sprite in the game, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to stick to that, and I'm gonna put it in S tier at first place. Let me know what you guys think of this ranking. Let me know if you guys enjoy this video and like the video. Subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace!